Ever wondered if morals are universal or subjective to each society? Let's ponder on this for a moment. Imagine a world where the concept of right and wrong is not a one-size-fits-all, where what's considered moral in one society may be deemed immoral in another. Intriguing, isn't it? This is the world that Friedrich Nietzsche invites us to explore in his groundbreaking work, Beyond Good and Evil, Prelude to a Philosophy of the Future. So, are you ready? Dive into the world of Nietzsche's philosophy to unravel this mystery. Friedrich Nietzsche, a philosopher who dared to question conventional morality. A towering figure in the world of philosophy, Nietzsche's ideas have shaped countless minds, provoking thought and challenging norms. Born in the mid-19th century, Nietzsche's work was controversial, often critiquing past philosophers and their ideas about morality and truth. In his philosophical journey, he dismantled traditional notions of morality, arguing that they were mere social constructs, not absolute truths. Nietzsche questioned why certain actions were labeled good or evil, suggesting instead that these labels were subjective, dependent on individual perspectives. He further challenged the philosophical community with his unique approach. Rather than building on the work of his predecessors, Nietzsche chose a path of radical individualism, emphasizing the importance of personal interpretation and understanding. His work, Beyond Good and Evil, embodies these ideas. Here Nietzsche pushes the boundaries of conventional philosophy, encouraging his readers to question, to ponder, and to form their own understanding of morality. Nietzsche's Beyond Good and Evil is a testament to his bold approach to philosophy. Nietzsche's Beyond Good and Evil is a voyage into the intricacies of moral values. This book is a whirlwind of thought, diving deep into the world of morality and challenging traditional norms. Nietzsche takes us on a journey through his views on the subjectivity of morality. He argues that morality isn't a one-size-fits-all concept, but rather, it is subjective, shaped by individual experiences and perspectives. This leads us into Nietzsche's critique of truth. He presents the idea that truth is not an absolute, not a fixed point in the universe. Instead, he argues that truth is mutable, a product of our perceptions and interpretations. He invites us to question, to challenge, to look beyond the veil of accepted truths, and discover our own. Nietzsche's concept of the will to power is another cornerstone of Beyond Good and Evil. He proposes that all living beings are driven by an inherent will to assert their power, to dominate, and to grow. This will to power, he argues, is the fundamental force behind all human actions. It's not about good or evil, but about the inherent desire to express one's power and individuality. One of the most provocative elements of Nietzsche's work is his argument against the dichotomy of good and evil. He rejects the notion of good and evil as universal concepts, stating that these are artificial constructs created by societies to maintain order. Nietzsche asserts that these moral constructs serve to suppress the will to power, to mute the inherent desire for self-assertion. He champions the idea of moving beyond these constructs, to embrace a morality that is fluid, that is subjective, and that allows for the expression of individual will and power. In Nietzsche's world, morality is not about good and evil, but about power, perspective, and self-affirmation. So let's dive deeper into our understanding of this philosophy and explore how it challenges the very foundations of our moral compass. What makes Beyond Good and Evil such a significant piece of philosophical literature? This is not a question to be taken lightly. Friedrich Nietzsche's work has left an indelible mark on the face of philosophy, largely because it dared to challenge the very foundation of traditional morality. The book forces us to question the universally accepted notions of good and evil. Nietzsche argued that these concepts are not absolute, but rather, they are human-made and subject to change. He encouraged readers to construct their own moral compass, independent of societal norms. This was, to say the least, a revolutionary idea in his time. But the significance of Beyond Good and Evil extends further. By urging us to question and create our own morals, Nietzsche was also directing us towards a new form of freedom. A freedom to define our own values, our own good and evil. And this is why Beyond Good and Evil continues to resonate in our present day. In a world where societal norms and values are constantly evolving, Nietzsche's philosophy serves as a reminder that we have the power to shape our own moral landscape. And so, we come to see that Nietzsche's Beyond Good and Evil not only challenges our understanding of morality, but also invites us to construct our own meaning of life. It is indeed a prelude to a philosophy of the future.